So if you have a kid who's a German Shepherd, these tips are for you. Hello everyone, welcome to the Happy Puppers. I am Dr. Shruti Bhattacharya and well, this is the start of a breed-specific series. So, in this breed-specific series, I'm going to be talking about all the different breeds and tips to take care of these specific breeds. Some of this will be breed-specific, some of the points may be general and can be applied across all the breeds. So today, the discussion is on 10 tips if you want to be the best German Shepherd guardian ever. Now, I don't refer to dog parents or guardians as owners because I don't feel you can own animals. They are your family members, they are your kids. So if you have a kid who's a German Shepherd, these tips are for you. Let's go. Oh, sorry, forgot. Before I actually start with the tips, quick reminder, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, ring that bell really quickly and set it to all so that YouTube can notify you every time my next video goes out. So yeah, about that. And if you hear any background noises like squeakers, the curtains moving in the background, well, that is not me, that would be Zeus. Just a disclaimer in case it happens. I hope not though. Okay, let's get into it. 10 tips for every German Shepherd guardian. First one, start training early. Something we all forget about. Yep, we all do forget about it. Is that when you adopt a puppy, the day the puppy gets home is the day the training starts. You start with sit, come, lay down. Eventually, you add on to it. Like Zeus is around 4 months old now. He's been with me since he was 10 days old because he was abandoned by his mom and his siblings had all died. So I started training him when he was around a month old actually. It was more of a captured training method, like capturing the behavior form of training method. If he would sit automatically, I would reward the behavior and give him a treat and say, sit, good. So he understood a lot of the things by the behaviors he was already exhibiting. But if I would have adopted him at a specific time point, like at 2 months old, I would have started his training the day he came home. So now Zeus knows sit, lay down, come, let's go means we are going for walks, and I hope he's not hearing this right now. And he knows a bunch of other commands as well, like jump, quiet, and I actually don't remember the other commands that I've taught him. Roll over, spin. These are almost all of the commands that he knows. Give or less a few more. Give or take a few more, sorry. So yeah, that's about it. So start training your puppy the day your puppy gets home. Start with the simple commands like come, sit, stay, walk, and then you can increase on those. But sit, stay, these are the 2 most crucial commands that you must start with immediately. Point number 2. German Shepherds are heavy-boned dogs. They need plenty of exercise. If you're adopting, this is like a bonus tip here, if you're adopting a German Shepherd, make sure that you find out the details, genetic details of the parent of the puppy that you're adopting. Make sure that neither of the parents have genes for hip dysplasia, because if they do have the genes for hip dysplasia, that gives your puppy a chance to have hip dysplasia in future, and that is a very painful condition. You don't want to go through all of the medical bills. I mean, you want to adopt a healthy puppy, so if you have the option, then make sure that the parents don't have hip dysplasia. Just have a look at the breeder's book and the details of the parental genetics. So I was talking about exercising. German Shepherds need a ton of exercise. Even as a puppy, your German Shepherd needs 40 minutes of walks in the morning, at night. Now, 40 minutes of walk in the morning does not mean that you take him out at 12 in the afternoon. It should be in early morning because their paws are sensitive and that can get severely burned if you take them out when the sun is too high or the temperature is too hot. So make sure that you take them out during the cooler times of the day, twice a day, 40 minutes walk every time. Now, it can be walk, it can be jog, it can be a lot of running. You can mix it all up together, but 40 minutes of physical exercise in the morning, in the evening. Now, when your German Shepherd is a puppy, you can divide that time into slots so that your puppy doesn't get exhausted. Make sure you have plenty of water and treats with you when you take them out. Point number 3, healthy diet. One way you can make sure of this is talk to your breeder and figure out what your puppy was on when you're getting the puppy, and you can either give the puppy the same diet, or you can talk to your veterinarian and switch the diet to something that's even better or more specific for what the German Shepherd breed needs. Now, if you're switching, then make sure that you switch very gradually. It shouldn't be that one brand kibble today and another brand kibble tomorrow. If today it's only one brand kibble, tomorrow it should be a bit less of the first brand, a bit introduced of the second brand. Next day the ratio decreases of the first brand, third day ratio, the next day ratio further decreases, and like that you eventually replace one brand with the other brand. Point number 4, German Shepherds have, depending on the German Shepherd you are getting, they may either have a long hair coat, short hair coat, but they will always be double coated. So there is an inner coat and there is an outer coat. So that makes grooming very essential. You have to brush your dog's hair from the top to the tail every damn day. You cannot skip out on it, or you can take your dog weekly to the groomers for a good wash, cleaning, and everything. One very crucial piece of advice here is never shave the coat or trim it unless your puppy has mats and it's really needed. A lot of the groomers support shaving the coat off during the summers because your dog's feeling hot. But unfortunately, I'm very sorry to say, those groomers have not really read up on dog anatomy if they are suggesting you this. Dogs have double coats for reasons. That coat helps them navigate their body temperature. In summer, that coat is responsible for keeping them cool. So if you remove that, your dog cannot regulate his body temperature, whether it's in winters or whether it's in summers. And there is no guarantee that the hair will grow back the same way that it was before. So please do not take the risk of getting your dog trimmed, shaved, unless there is an emergency which is warranted by the presence of matting or something of the sort on the coat, or if there's a skin infection, then it's a different story. But just because it's summer, shaving or trimming does not make any sense, please. Point number 5, start socialization really early. The moment your puppies, all the vaccinations are done, your puppy should be ready for socialization. Zeus right now has 5 friends outside. Well, on a serious note, socialization is very important for dogs. It will keep your dog from getting aggressive. It will train your dog on how to interact with other dogs, which is the right way to approach the right communication skills in the doggy world as well as in the human world. So make sure you give your puppy plenty of time to socialize. Your puppy may be afraid at first. It may take a bit of time for him to get used to the other dogs. It's okay. Let them meet through a fence so that your pup is safe and the other dog's safe as well. Once they start interacting on their own, then you can put them on leash and they take them out on walks together and stuff like that, so that they get more used to each other. But socialization should not be ignored. It can lead to severe behavioral problems later in life if you ignore this part. Point number 6, keep them secured. This one is kind of specific to German Shepherds because German Shepherds are known to be escape artists. If you are keeping them at home, if you don't have a big backyard and stuff like that, if you do have a big backyard, make sure that the walls, the fences are really high so that your German Shepherd cannot jump through, because they are very territorial beings. If they sniff or sense the presence of another dog around, presence of even another human, and they are being territorial, there's a chance they might try to chase. And this is where accidents happen. So, make sure that your German Shepherd is secured in a secure area where the chances of him getting or her getting into an accident or running out of the house is less. Point number 7, vet checkup. The day you get the puppy, before the puppy gets home, the puppy needs to go to the vet. If you trust the breeders, if you've had a long-standing relationship, you know how they work, it's okay. If you're getting your puppy from a new breeder or even from a shelter, take your puppy to the vet first thing. The vet will analyze your pup, and if there is any puppy, during puppy stages, there can be tons of infection, viral diseases, bacterial diseases that your puppy can get. So just to get a clean bill of health, it's always better to take your dog to the vet first and then bring him home. In case there are vaccinations that can be administered immediately, your puppy will be one step closer to safety. Okay, point number 8. Get many toys. I will be making a video on why dog toys are essential, but for now, just get your puppy many toys. Toys are very essential. They boost the mental development of your dog. They prevent the chewing behavior. They will keep your dog from destroying your house down. They will help with separation anxiety. So there are many benefits. I will be making a video, so keep an eye out for that. Many toys. Try to not give your dog all the toys at once, because it can be overwhelming and your dog may not want to play with all of them. So one toy at a time. If you're working, give your dog one toy, let your dog play with it. If your dog seems bored, you can just switch it out. Take the first toy, give the second toy. That keeps it new for them, that keeps them engaged, and that gives you time to work as well. Trust me, I work from home. Next point, be consistent. If you've started training your dog, you cannot slack off. Training has to happen every day. Training has to happen random times of the day. If your dog knows how to sit, at random times, sit, give a treat. At random times, stay, give a treat. Come, give a treat. So training, you have to first be consistent, and second, you have to do it at random times of the day. So if you're sick, not feeling well, that's okay. You can reduce the training duration, but there has to be a little bit of, just revision, if nothing else. But in the initial days, being consistent is very crucial. Walks, you have to be consistent. Come hell or high water, your dog needs the walk. So don't forget that part. Finally, point number 10. German Shepherd is a very intelligent breed. So you will have to exercise a lot of patience, provide them with a lot of love because they're very intuitive, and provide them a lot of attention because that is what they are working for. Dogs are very sensible creatures and very emotional. So if you're ignoring your dog will know that. And you don't want your dog to feel bad, right? You have to be patient because during puppy stages, the attention span of the puppy is very less. You cannot expect your puppy to provide you with the same attention span that your 5-year-old dog does. They don't have that. Their brains are not wired like that. They're like kids. So their attention span will be low. You will have to be patient for that. And yes, there will be accidents around the house. There will be things knocked out, wires chewed up. No matter how careful you are, accidents can always occur. Please don't get angry at your puppy. It's your fault that you did not keep the things safe or away or whatever. So it's not your puppy's fault, and please do not punish, scold, or do anything of that sort to your puppy. Well, with that, these are 10 tips every German Shepherd guardian should know. So if you're getting one, if you have one, congratulations. If you're getting one, I'm so happy for you. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so amazing if you provide your dog with the right training tools and bring him up or her up the right way. I hope you have subscribed, liked, and are planning to share the video because more and more people need to know about this. I will see you in my next video. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me on any of my social media channels. You can put your queries down below. If you think I've missed a tip that should have made it to the top 10 list, please put it down in the comment section as well. And if there is a specific thing you want me to make a video on, basically put everything down in the comment section and I will go through it, I'll reply to it, and if there's a new video that's needed, I will make it. So I'll see you in my next video, and with this, bye-bye, take care.